What is up, guys? My name is Iceman, and wow, yesterday was a huge day, in the gaming community, the online gaming community, on YouTube, and big day for Machinima, big day for Sark, Nanners, everyone really, huge day, and Hutch decided to step away from Machinima and YouTubing and everything within this community as a whole. He decided to step down as director of YouTube gaming. I'm just kidding. But you know, no one really knows why. Well, we all know why. He wants to move on to bigger things in his life. We all know that, right? There's more opportunities than just gameplay commentaries, and when he got the job at Machinima, it was like a whole new opening thing for him. And oh, collateral! Oh my god, that's my first collateral in COD 4. So this was on my RTC. I just stole it off of, what is this, game 10 of RTC? I just stole it off, so sorry for the sniper gameplay of fusing spawns on Bog, but I thought I would go back to COD 4 sniping, just as he started with. So I started out watching Hutch. I remember, I don't even know how I got to YouTube, but I was just searching on YouTube, and you know, I heard all these things about like COD 4 and stuff, and I was like, hey, I play that game. What's up? What's up on YouTube? COD 4. Just searched it, and I saw one of Blame Truth's videos with no commentary on it, and that's basically where I started. I subscribed to a person named AOR Video, which their channel has been deleted. I don't know where they went, but I enjoyed watching them too. Excuse me, guys. Frog in my throat. Not because I'm crying. No. I hope you guys don't think I'm crying because Hutch left. It's not that big of a deal for me, but for a lot of people, this guy was a role model, and you know, even for me sometimes, like, Hutch basically made this huge notion that gameplay commentary just was a thing of the past, and talking about the gameplay, which people still do, but Call of Duty's getting really old to talk about. I don't want to hear about COD. I don't want to hear about how to kill this person most effective. Like, I wanna play it casually. I want to play it for fun. I mean, I like T Martin's stuff because he gives general tips, but when you do a whole entire commentary about it, it's like, you know, I used to be interested in that stuff, but yeah, I'm just not anymore. I'm just not. I used to give tips all the time. That's the thing. That was the thing to do. And then Hutch jumped on commentary bandwagon. He was one of the few that's first started, and I noticed him right away. He tried it for Optic. He made Optic. He left Optic, and that basically he started sniping, like Grizz status. Everyone knows who Grizz is, and then Hutch was like the Grizz status. You know, like, everyone knew who Hutch was because he talked about his life. He was really the first person to innovate gameplay commentary into talking about his personal life, and that was something that no one ever did before. No one ever tried it out, and he innovated it. He did it like he was a pro, and people caught on. People caught on, and you know, I don't even like talking about gameplay anymore because it's just boring to watch. Like, hey guys, did you know that Blind Eye Pro made it easier to lock on to things? Like, I could care less about if my launcher locks on faster than this guy's launcher, and you know, there's some things that just don't need to be said anymore. They've been said a million times. We've been saying that helicopters can be shot down from what, COD 4? That's how long we've been saying this? And Hutch basically innovated that, and he did a mix of, like, it wasn't just montages anymore. There was the Blame Truth, the XCal, the Hutch. That's who I was really starting out to watch, really. I learned about XCal through a Blame Truth video. Blame Truth is basically the only one that I really watched. Like, commentary-wise. And even to this day, I can still go back. I can still go back and watch a gameplay commentary from Blame Truth from 2000 and whatever, from 2000 and what, 10? No, not 2010. They're 2008, I think, 2007, 2008. I can still go back, watch one of his gameplay commentaries, and still be amused. I can still go back and love his gameplay commentaries because I really love them. He gave a mixture of tips, tricks, everything. Everything he did dual comms with XCal, and you know that there was a small little community of people on the game, and it was really fun. It was really fun to be like, that's where I got started too. I was like, hey, look at all these guys. I'm gonna buy a Dazzle. And at this time, people like Wings, Woody were just getting started near the same time I did, and I didn't even know what the hell Machinima was at the time, and I was just doing it to, you know, kind of, I don't know, I just bought a capture card one day, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna just go do a commentary, you know, I'm just gonna turn on a mic and record me, like, and back then I sounded like Advanced UAV. I was like, hey guys, Advanced UAV here, and today I'm gonna be bringing you a Modern Warfare 3 comment. Like, those were the days. If you go back to one of my first commentaries, it's like, ugh, stale, I don't want to look at this. And, you know, I just, I don't know, guys. There's so many things. Like, this little community that we have. Now we have, like, Woody's Gamertag, who's doing this as a living. And Hutch was doing it as a living as well. He worked on it. I remember that video where he said he got invited to go to LA and work for Machinima Respawn. And that was, like, the happiest I've ever seen him in my life. And then these past few episodes of Respawn have been like, he just doesn't even look like he wants to be there anymore. He's drowned out of gaming. Like, he doesn't even want to turn on the Xbox anymore. He doesn't want to tweet. Can you guys believe that? He doesn't want to tweet. And this guy led a community at Respawn. Regardless of what you said, this guy was inspired a lot of people to do videos. Back then I was what, 10, 11, 12 years old? And now I'm 14, and it's like things have evolved from this, like, small little community of gamers just talking to themselves, talking to their laptops, not doing anything, just like a bunch of nerds who no one would want to date. And, you know, C-Nanner's left to work on his own channel, and he's still in the LA area, but I don't expect to see him on Respawn anytime soon. And, you know, it's just, I don't even know where I'm going with this commentary. It's probably gonna be a long one, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. Just things, they're just different now, I guess. There's so much, this community has been like this one place where everyone came to get along and have a good time, to this place where there's so much hatred and trolling and stuff that just doesn't even make sense in a lot of people's minds. And obviously didn't make sense in Hutch's mind either. And, you know, he had his fair share of haters, but for the most part, the community was on his side. So I don't think it was. Some people were saying that, you know, it's the haters. The haters brought him down. No, I don't think. I don't think so. I think what really brought him down was just the eight. I mean, if you saw the video on Respawn, you know, you saw the stuff he was saying in his head, and you like. Playing video games for 8 hours a day, working 60 hours a week, 60 hours a week. That's a lot for. Even I don't know if I can handle that. And he was in such a good position at Respawn. He got to do what he loved for a living. And, you know, and that slowly turned into something that he didn't love. And if you go back and look at a Woody's Gamertag old video, sometimes he mentioned his job being an IT tech at Cisco, I think it was called. And, you know, he went from loving to what he does to, you know, playing video games as a living. It just makes video games suck even more. You know, it's just like you bring out so many flaws in a game that, you know, if you weren't on YouTube right now and you're just watching this video casually, you're probably using Ghost in Black Ops. I'm gonna say it. You probably are. And why wouldn't you? Because people don't look up to you in the same standard as people look up to Hutch or Woody or Wings or anyone like that. If you have a big fan base, you're gonna get haters that don't let you use things. People who didn't like the FAMAS in Black Ops. People who didn't like Ghost, people who didn't like Second Chance, and you can see that evolving around this like 4 years of Call of Duty commentaries on YouTube, and it's like, oh, what are people doing? Like, what? Like, some people still make tips. People eventually caught on to Hutch's videos, and they were like, hey, maybe people are more interested in my life than they are in this game, because this game is just the same thing every year. You as much as you'll try to change it, it's just like, why? People come here to see gameplay commentary, and half the time I don't even watch the gameplay. I could care less if it's a 30 and 10 or a 20 and 10. You went positive, and I don't even care if you went positive, you know? Like, I'd just rather see, like, guys like Woody and Wings. I want to hear about their life more than I want to hear about their gameplay, you know? I'm sick and tired of hearing the gameplay. I know what they have to say. I don't want to hear about the best gun in the game, the MP7's OP. I don't want to hear about that anymore. What I want to hear about is people who enjoy life, people who have fun playing these games, people who just, you know, have the ability to share what's going on in their personal lives with everyone on the internet. And, you know, maybe it's just Hutch's time to move on, and who knows where he will get a job. I mean, he think of his resume if he's going to get a job. I mean, maybe he's going to be a video game, I don't know, a video game personality, I don't know. Why doesn't he go to Respawn Entertainment? That would be great. I'd totally dig that, you know. You know, I have no more gameplay after this, but I'm gonna keep talking because I just want to keep talking. And I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I mean, Hutch had a really good run. There were so many things that he did with YouTube, and he innovated so many things for so many people, and, you know, as this thumbnail says, you will be missed. He definitely will. So many people looked up to this so many people looked up to this guy. I saw a video from Fuzzy Otterballs talking about how Hutch basically like showed him the ways and stuff, and you know, he watched a Hutch video and instantly got intrigued to do it himself. and that's kind of the category I find myself into. The whole reason that I got into it is because of Hutch and who else? Wings, Woody. I didn't even know Wings or Woody back then. Basically, who I watched was a guy named, a small commentator named AOR Video. He had about 1,000 subs, I guess. And I knew about Blame Truth, XCal, of course. I watched them a lot. I remember watching his COD 4 Road to Commander. I love those. And I will still go back. I was just watching a few of them the other day. COD 4 Road to Commander with XCal. Those are great videos. Every single one of them. And I will watch that entire series over again. And, you know, it's phenomenal how this, you know, gaming is like becoming a sport in some places. It's like, what? Like, how is moving the sticks on a controller a sport? And yeah, like, unless you're playing the Wii, I guess. But you know what I mean, right? I mean, things are innovating every day, and you know, who knows what the next best thing in gameplay commentaries will be? No one does. No one knows where gameplay commentary is gonna go from here. I mean, what it's at right now is basically just talk about your personal life, and that's what people come on YouTube to see now. They don't come on YouTube to see Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, Moab gameplay without commentary. If you post a video without commentary, it's not going to get a lot of views. Unless you have a misleading title, of course. But, I mean, Hutch was a part of so many things, and it's just a shame to see that guy's gone, and I hope, he's not in the public eye anymore by any means, but I hope he does something good, and something that will actually better him as a person in the long run. I hope he does bigger, better things in his life, and I wish him the best. As the thumbnail says, you will be missed, sir. You will be missed. You had so many great memories from everyone on YouTube. Like, people say Grizz status. This guy's got Hutch status, man. Everyone in the community knows who Hutch is. And if you don't, you're, I don't know, you're smoking too much weed, I guess. But, I mean, everyone knows who this guy is, and he hasn't been active on his channel since, what, January? Which is a shame, because I mean, even if he quit Respawn, I wouldn't be making a commentary about this, because C-Nanners quit Respawn as well. And when this whole Respawn thing started, it was like, you know, a fun old time, just Sark, Nanners, and Hutch. Well, it started out Hutch and Sark, and, you know, like, it started out with just those two, and they were just having a fun time, like, winging it, not really knowing what to say, to going to shows, to going to PAX, E3, doing a whole bunch of shit for this Machinima company, and they were getting paid to do that, and in their eyes, I'm sure it was a dream come true, and people are starting to get burned out on it. So my question to you guys, if you're still watching, where does it go from here? I don't know where Machinima goes. Sark said in the video that, you know, things are just gonna be odd around here now. People are just gonna start, you know, joining in on games and, on shows. They don't really have, like, Machinima Inbox. Where's that going? All the fun that I had watching those shows, and some of them were funny. I watched Inbox a lot. I didn't watch many of the other shows. But Sark was my favorite, and Hutch and Nanners kind of added that thing that was like, you know, some awesome ass, funny, hilarious stuff. And now that they're both gone, it's just Sark and some random ass Joe who works at Machinima, and I don't really know who's going. I where are people gonna go? Where are people gonna go from here? Where's Respawn gonna go? Respawn was made into this thing that they were gonna go and, you know, still follow Machinima's outline. Like, we're gonna post it, this is gonna be a network. We're gonna partner channels. We're going to do all these things. We're gonna have partnerships on our main channel, some directorships and videos from other people posted on our channel, and following the same thing as Machinima. And they wanted to add and incorporate other things into Machinima, and Respawn clicked. They started Machinima Respawn, and gaming evolved from there. They invited Hutch, Nanners on the show, and they just basically kicked off. And I don't know where Sark is going. I'm assuming he's gonna stay there, because I don't really know where he goes from here. I think he should really just, on a channel, just do straight up gameplay commentary, because I love Sark, and I would love to hear him just do a straight up gameplay commentary. I honestly would watch that. If he was just doing gameplay commentaries, I would watch that. I had to take a drink. Because I think he's just a hilarious guy. And, you know, hearing about Hutch's life was like, yeah, man. Now I get to know a person better when I know things about him, and, you know, you get to kind of click. You feel like you know a person, even though you don't, you know? I hope you guys know what I'm saying. Like, some of you might feel close to me. I don't even know you, but, you know, if I play with you on PSN, we instantly click. We have a good time on live streams, on anything. And I feel like I know you at the same time. And this whole YouTube thing has turned into a group of my friends, 450 something of my friends who are fellow subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough. And I mean, when this also provokes, like, what is the end of gaming on YouTube? People are starting to drop out. I mean, you see CNA's quitting Respawn. He's still doing his YouTube thing, so I don't see that going away anytime soon. But Hutch, he said he's gonna stop tweeting. He's gonna gaming in general. He's just not gonna do it anymore. He's just done with the gaming aspect of everything that's going on in this YouTube thing. He's off YouTube. He's off Respawn, and, you know, what is there to say? What is there to say other than, you know, we missed you. We will miss you, and you innovated so many things. And where will YouTube go from here? I don't know. I mean, people invest their whole lives into this YouTube thing, and I hear Wings of Redemption commentaries like, when do you see yourself quitting YouTube? Well, whenever the shit stops getting views, I guess. Sooner or later, people are gonna be like, who's this Wings of Redemption guy? I used to watch him all the time. I don't care about his life. I got better things to do than sit on YouTube and watch a gameplay of Modern Warfare 3. And the whole reason why I liked it is because I didn't always want to play the game like 24/7. I didn't always want to play COD 4. I wanted to watch other people play COD 4 and kind of learn, because obviously COD 4 was, like many of us, the first COD ever for most of us. And you know, just to take tips and give them to yourself, and kind of like, you know what's going on, like, you know, be aware here, be aware there. You know, like, you kind of learn things. I learned a lot, and that's part of who I am today. I'm probably a bit average. I don't know, a bit better than average maybe. You tell me, guys. I have almost a 1.7 KD. And I don't know. I just don't know where gaming stops. For me, I can tell you where gaming stops for me. It stops when everyone unsubscribes from me. You know, I'll probably still do vlogs, but sooner or later, people are just gonna be like, who cares about this anymore, man? Why am I even talking over this gameplay? Like, I'm talking to myself on a computer right now for 25 minutes. Who wants to watch this? And I know that you guys might be intrigued now, but if I made a commentary like this in, say, 5 years, who's really going to be watching this for 25 fucking minutes? Who wants to sit down and watch a whole full-blown video for 25 minutes about how Hutch was amazing at what he did, and you know, he innovated so much for this community, and now that he's gone, it's like, fuck, like, it's gone. He's gone, you know. But parting words, I think this commentary's gone on long enough, and you guys have been staring at a thumbnail for what, almost 10 minutes now, so I think it's time to wrap it up, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a long one, longer than usual, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave it a like. My question to you is, where does gaming end? Where does it end for you? Where does it end for everyone? If you're a commentator watching this, when will you stop? I know this is kind of like the gold rush of YouTube, and people are like, oh, money, YouTube money, and you know, even when I started posting ads on my videos, people called me a money whore, and eventually I just stopped putting ads on my videos because it wasn't really that much money, and I don't see that putting an ad on my video will make it any more worth watching than what it was before. So I just kind of disable my AdSense account like a dumbass, because if I ever get big on this thing, I kind of want to make some money, but you know, that wasn't my goal in the first place, and hopefully it wasn't yours if you started out. Like, hopefully you're not still trying to make money, because I'm not, and you know. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know the dealio, and I'm pretty sure most of you know that Hutch quit, but I just want to say goodbye, Hutch. You're a great addition to this community, and we will always respect you, and you did a lot for this community. You were the head of this community, you led this community in so many ways, and that will always be a great thing that you did. So you will be remembered, you will not be forgotten, and I wish you luck with anything that you do. You have a very bright future ahead of you, my friend, and you better get a good ass job that pays a good amount of money, because you know, you deserve it.